this is Everard Junction, and this video is basically a quick update on how I'm getting on with the point motors I'm installing. Now, for those of you who haven't seen the point motors I'm using, I'll have one over here. These are Gagemaster SEEP PM1 point motors with the built-in accessory switch. You can see it's that little sprung bit of metal there on the rod. That's the built-in accessory switch, which changes the polarity of the points when you change the points, and allows them to work electrically really well and for the whole thing to be live. And so far I've installed quite a few of them. You can see over here the switch panel is nicely filling up. Got another small panel over there, I'll come to that in a minute. You've probably worked out what that is already, but I'll go over and have a look at it. So this is the control panel. As you can see, got quite a few motors in, and all the trains are running quite nicely. Quite a busy moment there. That's quite good. I've only got 3 trains running at the moment, but they always seem to come at once. Got the 33 over there. Got the new 47, which is still in the proving stage. I basically run them for as long as I can when they're fairly new, to check that I'm not going to get any reliability problems. And I've set them up so pulling the point down will change the points towards you, and pushing them up will take the points away from you. So it sort of, works how you would expect it to. So if I show you one of the points, I'm pretty sure I've got the right one. So this one here, you push it up and away it goes. You push it down, it comes towards you. They're pretty reliable. I haven't really had any problems with any of them yet, but they are a real pain in the arse to install. If we go below, you can see the maze of wires. It's getting quite crazy under here. I will tidy it up a little bit, but on the whole, it's not too bad. You can see there's one. Got another one here. Right, what I've done quickly is just rig up the multimeter on one of the points, just to quickly show you this polarity switching in action, because some of you might be a little bit confused. Now, with install frog points and stuff, this area is usually dead, but remember with mine it's all wired up, so it's live. Now, if we look at the position of the point, we're currently turning left and going up over there into where the 108 is parked. And if you look on the multimeter over here, you can see that we have no voltage. Now, we have no voltage because the polarity has been switched. Remember, we're turning left, and the multimeter is connected to the direction on the right. And there's no voltage because the voltage is going to the left, not the right. Now, when I change the point, that little switch inside the point and the wiring I've done underneath will switch the polarity, and the direction we want to go, i.e. straight across, will become live. So there you go, we've got no voltage. I throw the point the other way, and suddenly we've got 0.8 of a volt. Now, it's so low because it's DCC, so the system's a little bit confused. But if this was DC, you'd see however much voltage you were pumping through. But you can see now we've got power, and we've got it going to the right-hand side of the point. So the whole thing, all the way across, is live. If I tried to turn left, or if I backed a train onto this left-hand side, it would short out the DCC system and save myself an accident because the polarity has been switched. Again, if the point was thrown to the left and this area was dead again because the polarity has been switched, and I backed a train onto the straight bit, again it would short out the system. That's quite a handy little feature that is created by wiring these in, so you don't accidentally run across points backwards and have an accident. Right, that basically concludes my update. I've got about 5 more point motors to install. They are over there in the main TMD, but I need to make another little control panel for that part because I've filled up this one. I've also wired up the 2 over there for transferring onto the branch line or middle of the main line, whichever way you want to go, and that's controlled by another small little control panel over there. There you go, another little one there. always happens, doesn't it? Try and show the audience something professionally filmed, and I forgot to change that point, so that train came in and it shorted out the system. So I apologise for that. We shall now resume. Not everything's perfect. Anyway, that's going again. It wasn't the 31, it was the 33. And as you can see, it pulled away from the point nicely. Everything works nicely, so not the end of the world, eh? Except I am going to crash it into the buffers now. Oh, not quite, I don't think. Yeah, just touched it, never mind. I'll try and do some more professional filming now.